the last week, many of you probably have some plants or shrubs in your lawn or garden that are kind of suffering from the weight of that snow. So we thought this was a good time to check in at Pike Nurseries with Kara Ziegler to kind of get us up to date on some things we should be looking for and kind of recovering from all of this. Good morning, Kara.
Good morning.
So what are some of the first things we need to be keeping in mind as we're kind of assessing the damage that might have been done?
Right. So it's very pretty to look at on your plants, but it's not always good for your plants. So you want to make sure to get a broom and really get all the snow and ice off of your plants.
Okay.
Because it's not good for it. It'll weigh it down and break branches on them.
Right. Okay. Well, I've already failed on that respect in my own home. I mean, those shrubs are just weighed down with the snow and ice. So once it starts to melt away, or once you get it off of these shrubs, what are you really looking for? What do you need to do?
So you want to look for cold damage and branches that are broken. It's a good time to go clean up all of the branches. You want to look for things like this. What you're seeing here is cold damage where the snow sat on this, and so you want to, it's a good time to get your clippers out and go ahead and prune all this off.
Okay. And so what are some other things that we might need to be doing, not only to recover from this, but be preparing for any other cold weather we might be getting throughout the winter?
Right. So if you're seeing this, the first thing you're going to want to wait till spring. You're going to go ahead and prune it back, but you're going to want to wait till spring to put any fertilizer out.
Okay.
So you definitely want to wait and have patience and see if it puts out new growth in the spring before you do anything like that. You want to go ahead and protect everything for any more cold weather we're going to have. So if we've got freezing temperatures in the forecast, you want to water very well, water very thoroughly. That makes the root system much stronger and does much better after you've had a cold snap. You want to put mulch down.
Okay.
Mulch really insulates the plant. So that's a big thing. Put a good 1 to 2 inches of mulch down, and that helps tremendously.
Okay.
And then if we are going to get below freezing, you know, especially in the 20s, if you have sensitive plants, you know, your cyclamen, your delicate plants that have blooms on them, you want to cover them.
Okay.
So you want to do it before the sun goes down to trap the heat in, and you want to make sure to remove it in the morning before it gets full sun, because it will actually burn your plants.
Oh, yes, you don't want that.
That's right.
And these wild temperature swings, I mean, that's something to consider on the other end too, because even through winter we can have warm spells where things want to
flush out, which is what you're seeing here and over here. You're seeing where these plants put a new flush out where we're having 65, 70 degrees, and then we get damage on it where you see kind of the brown on this where we go into freezing temperatures.
And Mother Nature likes to keep us guessing,
right.
But you're doing your best to help us prepare for anything that might come in over the next few months. All right, thank you, Kara.
Thank you.
Time is 9:48.